is going on, Pugilism Planet? I'm here to react to the Knockout Chaos wins. Got my Jamaican hat on. You know, I used to wear these when I had dreads. Had them down to my waist at one point, but that has nothing to do with anything, does it? Knockout Chaos. Wow. They have a really great boxing atmosphere. I mean, it looks cheerful. They got the sky lifts over there. Wow. America, y'all better step your game up when promoting these fights. And like I said, the zone, you know where to find me. I ain't hard to find. Hit me on Instagram, DM me, and I'll hook your network up with some great boxing insight. I mean, they're like, you're too urban. I believe ain't no problem with me being urban. I'm gonna be urban, and yeah, you know what it is. Got mystery woman in the building. Knockout chaos wins. We get to see the tail of the proverbial tape. And what in the world is going on? I wake up to see Iron Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Huh? Where they do that at? Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. First of all, Mike Tyson weighs a lot more than Mr. Jake. I said in Jake's last fight, he looked heavier, like he might be a heavyweight now, but he weighed like 199. Mike Tyson looks to be every bit of 230. So I don't know if Mike's going to go down in weight or if Jake Paul's going to go up in weight. Either way, if this is a legitimate fight, no exhibition, you will see Jake Paul get stopped. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. If Mike Tyson doesn't hold back like I kind of got the sense he did with Roy Jones, then Jake Paul will be kissing the canvas. I don't care if Mike Tyson is 98 years old, he will beat the brakes off Jake Paul. And you know that. I'm just astonished how the zone just seems to be like really jocking the UK as far as their commentating. It's like, why aren't y'all showing America any love? You know, I know most of the quality fighters are no longer from the states, but you know, we're a big part of your subscription, so don't hold us out. You know what I mean? We still got some great fighters over here, even if they're not heavyweights. You know, we got Tank Davis, we got Ryan Garcia, we got Devin Haney, we got what else we got? Shakur Stevenson, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. So, you know, we got some great fighters over here, so don't lock us out. Hopefully they put the weights of all the fighters on the screen since I got the sound down. I might have to turn it up just a bit. I might have to mute myself if they don't show the weight on the screen so I can hear what the fighters are weighing and tell it to y'all. Come on in, everybody. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about Knockout Chaos. Let me know what you think about Jake Paul versus Iron Mike Tyson. Yeah, nice day for a change. No overcast. It's quite refreshing. Mystery woman in the building, y'all. So who's up first to the scale? Always wondered before these weigh-ins. Well, I guess it depends on your weight class. You know, if they ate or drank before the weigh-in, are they going to do that immediately after? I know if you have to make a certain weight, you're probably not going to hydrate till after the weigh-in, so you can make sure that you make the weight limit. weight requirements. You know what I mean? What's this advertisement at the bottom? Monkey Man. Like, what is that? Let's see something called Monkey Man. I'm good on that. Okay, here we go. Who's stepping up to the scale? I'm not gonna announce these undercard guys. Maybe Roman Fury, but I'm not gonna announce because I know a lot of people like this undercard. Some people are saying it's better than the Day of Reckoning undercard. I don't think it is. I'm not too thrilled about the undercards. Just Parker and Zhang. That's the only real undercard I care about at this time. Although I think this is Roman Fury and his opponent. Oh no, this is the other heavyweight on the card. So I don't really know too much about this guy because he's kind of just starting out. He's definitely tall though. These fighters are getting taller and taller, but they don't do so well against guys that are shorter. I remember George Foreman used to say, "You get a heavyweight to 6 feet, and he'll clean out the division." And I used to think, I don't know about all that, but it seems to be right. When these real tall guys lose, it's usually to somebody around 6 feet, 6'2", somewhere in that range. So it looks like the dude weighed in for yeah, they didn't put the weight on the screen, so I might have to mute it just so I can hear what the fighters weigh. You know what I'm saying? You should know what I'm saying. And 12 wins, no defeats, and 2 draws. Looks like he needs to win this fight because he only got 2 pair of draws. No, that's draws meaning ties. Oh, I thought it meant he only had 2 pair of draws. I'm like, well, he definitely needs to win this fight so he can get some more draws. Don't mind me, y'all. It's early. These guys look like they were shoving just a little bit, but they smiled. Guess they realized nobody cares. Just a second, y'all. Be right back. Just a second. And I'm back. Come on in, y'all. J. Roos Theory here live. About to give my reactions to the weights for the Zhang Parker and Joshua Ngannou. You know, not just the weights, but how they look. I want to see how well they carry their weight. I want to see their demeanor. See if I can pick up on anything else as they stand there trying to intimidate each other. Well, that was fast. What happened?
I was just brushing my teeth.
Oh, that was fast. Why are they not putting the weights on the screen? Got mystery woman touching down in the building, y'all. Y'all don't know nothing about that. We've done a couple videos about what special ed said about the West Coast. Why do I not have a hat right here? What's up with that? There we go. It's looking a little empty over there. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. So we have 2 weigh-ins in the books. Look like they're moving on at a nice little pace here. 1 second again. What's up, y'all? I'm back. These weigh-ins are moving on along at a good pace, you know. I guess the fighters are probably telling the promotional people like, hey man, we kind of want to relax, man. We fights coming up tomorrow. We're not trying to be in front of the camera every day. We're trying to get our minds right. Well, your mind should already be right at this point, but you know, you want to stay right. Want to stay focused on the task at hand and not get caught up in all these interviews and stuff. That's one thing I like about AJ. He's just zeroed in. He did a great interview with Jim Lampley. Shout out to Jim Lampley, the best to ever do it for HBO Sports and ABC back in the days. Jim Lampley did a great interview with Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua. And Joshua's just zeroed in on the task at hand. He's not concerned about any other fight right now. And so I like that. Roman Fury's weighing in right now. Why are they not putting the weights on the screen? Is it that difficult to type it in? All the Furies have well, not all of them, but a lot of the Furies have a similar look. I'll probably go live tomorrow for Knockout Chaos, just the Zane Parker, and of course the main event, Joshua versus Ngannou. And I don't want to talk about all those undercards because, like I said, those undercards don't really do it for me. They're not really blowing me away. When I hear the weights, I'm gonna mute my mic and then tell you what the guys weigh. But what's going on, y'all? Appreciate you taking time out of your day, busy or not busy. I appreciate you watching. If anybody wishes to contribute to the platform, my Cash App is $JRoos33. And if you can't contribute at this time, no harm, no foul. I still appreciate you watching. I'm still tripping off that Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, though. I was like I said in my video I did earlier, I knew that Jake Paul was kind of losing momentum because I didn't even know he was fighting. And he wasn't the main event. He was the undercard of the Serrano fight. So I was like, man, Jake Paul seems to be slipping here. So I guess they had to make sure that he keeps his little boxing career going. So they're like, why not get in there with Mike Tyson? Get a payday, get your head knocked off, but at least on payday before you call it a day. All right, who's next to the scale? Who is this? I want to see Eddie Hearn versus Frank Warren. Frank Warren has a lot of confidence. Someone had asked him a while back on an interview about fighting somebody, and then he picked himself. I was like, Frank Warren, he's like what, 72, still talking like he can handle his. Where are all these heavyweights coming from all of a sudden? I thought there was only one or two heavyweight fights on the card. Everybody's stepping on the scale so far. It looks kind of thick. I don't know if these are heavyweights or cruiserweights. Look like heavyweights. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. The J. Roos Theory is live. Make sure to subscribe, share. Let me know your thoughts on Knockout Chaos, the weigh-ins, the fights, the interviews. Let me know which fights you want to see. Let me know what you think about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul in July. I'm like, why they set it so far in July? It's supposed to be at AT&T Stadium in Texas, home of the Dallas Cowboys. Man, somebody is outside talking loud. I can't stand being around loud people. It's like, do you need attention that bad? Yeah, man, so I'm going to, like, okay, really? Sound like they swallowed a megaphone. But this is the age of attention. People love them some attention. They say attention is the new currency. Check out all the people on Instagram. Yeah, they're getting through this a lot faster than I thought, so I probably won't even be on here long. Man, who is talking? I can't even see who's talking. Somebody outside is on one. Yeah, lower your voice. I'm live. Partner. I'm live, homie. Lower your voice when I'm talking. Yeah. Man, it's going down over there for this fight, man. The Saudis really know how to put on a production. Making America look bad, y'all. Making the UK look bad in a sense because boxing started in the UK, but Saudi Arabia is like, we're going to show you guys how to do this. It's kind of like, as far as I know, the East Coast started hip hop, but who had the harder beats? The West Coast to this day. Okay, so the guys weighing in now definitely aren't heavyweights. They look like they're in great shape, though. Wonder what kind of scale they're using. They used to use the doctor scale, where you slide the little thing over. Now I think they use digital scales. I don't know how accurate digital scales are, but I don't know. So far, the fighters that are weighing in are being respectful of one another, no shoving matches. Nobody's appears to be talking trash, garbage. Okay, they're back to the team. The all British crew. Now David Haye joins them. Man, come on, DAZN. Show some love to us people from the States. Get us on board. We know the sport too. We might not have any real great heavyweights right now, but we still have some great analysts over here. So don't forget that. Hold up, I'm gonna mute myself so I can hear what David Hayes saying, because I usually say whatever David Hay picks, I'm going the opposite because that dude is wrong mostly all the time. So hold on, mute. Back, y'all. Just trying to see what everybody's saying. I'll let you know when the big boys step on the scales. I'm gonna mute myself again. Looked like Nick the Wrecking Ball and dude he's fighting looked like they were about to get into it at their little face off after the win. Not really interested in that fight. I want to see the big boys. Yeah, that height differential is quite big in the Nick Ball fight. Wow, that was a crazy choice of music they played over there. I was like, wow. Ray Vargas, he looks like a bookworm. He doesn't look like a boxer, but he's champion, so I guess he's a boxer. Looks can be deceiving, I guess. Knockout Chaos win, y'all. Come on in, J. Roos Theory. Where's everybody at? Get up. You in bed, wake up. You at work, go take a lunch break. Check me out. Holla at me. You on the road, listen to me. Don't watch me, listen to me. David Hay was saying though that he was impressed with AJ in his fight with Otto Wallin. And how could you not be impressed with that fight? That was Joshua and Ben Davison's first fight working together. So it'll be interesting to see if they can keep the momentum going. It'll be interesting to see if AJ happens to have some rough waters in this fight with Ngannou. It'll be interesting to see what Ben Davison tells him in the corner, how he adapts and adjusts. It'll be interesting to see if AJ is hyped up, how he can calm him down, because you want to stay calm. You get all hyped up, you're going to burn energy. Shout out to Counterpunch Boxing News. My dude KD Kurt looks like he's think he's going live right now for the weigh-in too. Go subscribe to Counterpunch Boxing News if you haven't. Shout out to all my mods, moderators. Shout out to all my OG subscribers, new subscribers, future subscribers. Shout out to the states where I'm at. Shout out to the UK, Brazil, Nigeria, Cameroon, and all areas in between. Now, if I can borrow a phrase from Alonzo Williams from the World Class Wrecking Crew, from the West Coast to the East Coast and everything in between, folks. I was like when he says that. Shout out to Alonzo and Dusty Vision. Dusty Vision TV. Go subscribe to him if you haven't. Go subscribe to NWA Stories with Alonzo Williams. All that. David Hay looks like he's looking in great shape still. Okay, who's coming to the scale next? I might have to mute myself again so I can hear the weights because it looks like the big boys. I see Michael Buffer. Hold that thought. Wow. Big Bang Zane comes in at 291 pounds. And it's like David Hayes said, there's not much junk on him. It's all good stuff. He looks in better shape at 291 than he even looked against Joe Joyce. Joseph Parker comes in at 247. I said he'd come in the 240s, like around 245. So I'm only off by 2 pounds. Good little stare down here. But 291? Joseph Parker might have to adjust his game plan now and really try to outwork Zhang and tire him out. 291, that's a lot of weight, even at 6'6". 291? He looks fit though. Man, 291. I did not expect that. I thought he'd be coming around 275 or maybe 270. He even had his own special made music. It was saying something about Joe Joyce. Are you gonna bang no? Are you gonna bang no? Wait, I gotta hear this interview. Hold on. Wow, that was interesting. David Hayes just said out of all the heavyweights, if he was fighting right now, Zhang would be the toughest to beat out of everybody. You know, that's a lot of weight. That's some power, and he's a southpaw. Ariel asked, Ariel's worked his way on there. At least it's good to hear somebody with an American accent. But he asked Joseph Parker, you know, he's like, hey, that's a big man. And Joseph Parker's like, big man, big target. And when he interviewed when Ariel interviewed Big Bang Zhang, Zhang said, "Hey, if he wants to be aggressive, so be it. Like we're ready for anything." But Zhang is a big man, and like I said, he looks more fit at 291 than he even looked in the both Joseph Parker fights. That's his Joseph Parker fights. Joe Joyce fights. He looked more fit here. And let me get ready to hear the AJ and Ghana weigh in. Wow. So Ngannou comes in at 272, very, very fit. Francis the Predator Ngannou, 272. Anthony Joshua came in right at the weight I said he would probably come in, 252. Both men in great shape. I didn't know if Francis Ngannou was making an excuse, but he keeps pointing out MMA. He said to Ariel, because Ariel said, I notice you always have a smirk on your face like you know something. He said, I'm just like smiling, thinking if these guys were in MMA, they'd have no chance. I beat two of them the same night, and Ariel said, and twice on Sunday. But I'm thinking, is that going to be what you say after you get blazed by Anthony Joshua? Well, it wasn't MMA, if he wants to meet me in the cage. Dude, why are you talking about MMA and you're about to go into the boxing ring? I mean, how you say you always wanted to be a boxer, now you're getting your opportunity. You're talking about, well, but if we were in the MMA, nah, man, sound like you already know what's about to happen. I hope Ben Davison and them heard that interview and go relay it to Joshua. Joshua said he's going to deliver. He said he's the postman. And Ariel was talking about, where's your AirPods? And Josh was like, man, do you guys notice every little detail I do? And he's like, yeah, man, because you're the man. He's like, I am the man, Anthony Joshua. But pretty good little stare down, both men in great, great, great shape. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go live for this one, y'all. You don't want to miss my live commentary. I did one before the Jared Anderson fight, which was but I went live for that. I've gone live a couple times over on Andrew Tucker World. We've gone live many times. I'm just gonna try to go live on mine this time, just to see what happens on my platform. Yeah, so come join me if you choose to. You will not regret it. There'll be no footage from the fight, no sound from the fight, just my pulsating voice. But anyway, Francis the Predator Ngannou comes in at 272. Anthony AJ Joshua 252. Dude on the panel saying he got goosebumps watching that. I look forward to it. Thanks for tuning in. If you didn't get to see it, check out the replay. LSR forever. Make sure to beat down that like button. LSR forever. And be fearless. Yeah.